Good morning, class 4. I hope everyone is fit and fine. But last time we forgot to do one word and let's recall of chapter number 7. That is how plants survive. So let's do first chapter 7. First one word. Come to one word of this chapter. Page number 84. Page 84. One word. First is plants that grow on land. The name is given to them as terrestrial plants. Terrestrial. Number 2, plants that remain green all year around. What are they called? They are called as evergreen. Number 3, plants that grow in water. They are called aquatic plants. Number 4, plants whose leaves are modified to trap insects. They are called as insectivorous plants. Insectivorous. And the last one is plants that cannot make their own food and absorb nutrients from dead plants and animals. That are the saprophytic plants. Last one is saprophytic. Number 5. Saprophytic. First terrestrial, second evergreen, third aquatic, fourth insectivorous, and fifth is saprophytic plants. Next, come to page number 85. Let's recall and complete the concept map given below. There is an incomplete map given to you, so we have to complete that map. Let's recall. So beta map is given. They have asked about the terrestrial plants, where the terrestrial plants grow. First they have given on mountains, example pine tree. Second, wheelerite in deserts, example cactus. Next is also given in swampy areas, example is given mangroves. Next is in plains, two types of plants grow in plains, one in areas of heavy rainfall and one in areas of less rainfall. Sorry, one is left from here. 1, 2, 3, and fourth one is on sea coast. One type of plants they grow on sea coast. Sea coast. And example is coconut tree. Example is coconut tree. Listen, bete. They have asked about the terrestrial plants. First are on mountains. Example pine tree. In deserts, example cactus. In swampy areas, example mangroves. And the last one is sea coast. On sea coast, example coconut tree. Next is in plains. In plains, two types of plants grow. One in areas of heavy rainfall and one in areas of less rainfall. In plains. In areas of less rainfall. Example neem. One in areas of heavy rainfall. Example teak tree. Teak, teak tree. Next is types of plants. One are the aquatic, second insectivorous, and third one are the non-green. So let's do them. In plains, there are two types. In areas of less rainfall, example neem. In areas of heavy rainfall, example teak tree. Now come to the types of plants. Types of plants. First are the aquatic. Aquatic, they are floating. Second example, third example is given. Floating plants. Example, duckweed and water hyacinth. These are the two examples of floating plants. Next example is given, that is water lily. Next example is pondweed and tape grass. Types of plants. First are aquatic. Floating plants, example duckweed, water hyacinth. Next type of plants, example water lily. And the third type have pondweed and tape grass. Next are insectivorous plants. Insectivorous. Examples: one, Venus flytrap. And second example is pitcher plant. Venus flytrap and pitcher plant. Next are non-green plants. Non-green. Their examples are coral root and Indian pipe. This was, let's recall. Now bete, after that we read chapter Circulatory system and excretory system. That was chapter number 8. So now I'll show you a small video of this chapter, that is circulatory system and excretory system. And then you will able to understand these two systems. Now watch this video.
Hi guys, welcome back to Tejas Education and Learning. Today we will be talking about the circulatory and excretory systems. Class 4 Science Chapter 5. So, are you all ready? Yes. So let's set off and explore more about the circulatory and excretory system. Introduction to circulatory system. Why does our heart beat faster when we exercise or we run? Heart also runs fast when we are scared or excited. Why? Our heart beats faster when our body needs more oxygen, and our heart has to work hard to supply it. Our heart is a part of the circulatory system. So, want to know more about the heart and the circulatory system? If yes, then let's get started, everybody. The circulatory system. The circulatory system transports substances inside our body. It consists of the heart, a network of blood vessels, and blood. Heart. The heart is a muscular organ that pumps blood into the larger blood vessels, which branch into smaller ones to reach all the organs of a human body. The heart also receives blood from all the organs of the body. See the diagram of the heart in the right side. This is how a heart looks like. Blood vessels. These are thin tube-like structures that start from the heart and run through the entire body, forming a network. They carry blood from the heart to all parts of the body and from the different parts of the body back to the heart. The blood vessels are of three types: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Down you can see the diagram of how the blood vessels look like. Arteries carry blood from the heart to different parts of the body. Veins carry blood from the different parts of the body to the heart. Arteries branch out into smaller and thinner blood vessels called arterioles. These further branch into even smaller blood vessels called capillaries. Capillaries are the smallest blood vessels. Many capillaries reunite to form veins. Capillaries help in the exchange of gases, water, and nutrients between the blood and the tissues. Arteries are mostly red in color and veins are mostly blue in color. Blood. Blood is a red-colored fluid that flows through the blood vessels from the heart to all the parts of the body and then back to the heart. It transports nutrients absorbed from food, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and water inside the body. It also transports the waste products produced in the body to the excretory system so that they can be removed from the body. Down you can see the diagram of some blood flowing through a blood vessel. Heart rate or pulse. The number of times a heart beats in a minute is called the heart rate or pulse. We can feel the pulse in our body at those places where an artery passes close to the skin. Feel your pulse by placing 2 fingers on your wrist as shown in the picture. When we do some physical activity like exercise, more blood has to be sent to the muscles and the heart rate increases. Now see to the diagram of the human circulatory system as shown in the picture in the slide. Now let us learn about the excretory system. The excretory system removes waste from our body. The organs of the excretory system include a pair of kidneys, a pair of tubes called ureters, a urinary bladder, and a urethra. Kidneys are bean-shaped structures that act like filters to collect harmful wastes such as urine and excess salts from the blood. Ureters are a pair of tubes that carry these wastes from the kidneys to the urinary bladder. The urinary bladder stores the urine until it is released from the body. Urethra is a tube that lets out the urine from the urinary bladder and thus out of the body. See the diagram of the excretory system to the right side. Now let us have a small recap on what we learned in today's session. We learned what is the circulatory system. We also learned what are the organs in the circulatory system. What is the heart and what is its function. What are blood vessels? What are the types of blood vessels? And what is blood? We also learned what is the excretory system. What are the organs in the excretory system? What are kidneys? And what is the difference between a urinary bladder and a urethra? Thank you all. Enjoy learning with Tejas Education and Learning. If you all like this video very much, then please like to this video and please subscribe to this channel for more notifications. Thank you all.